All right, let's make a mini DIY fairy garden with concrete. It's my first time working with concrete, so bear with me. I didn't want to order a big 50-pound bag, so I just ordered a stepping stone kit because I knew it would have everything I needed. These are leftovers from some fairy kits I had, so I will link some of those, and I just have a silicone mold here. I think it's made for muffin tops, but I'm going to put concrete in there. And just showing you a few more little fairy supplies, and I will link some options for you. I'm going to use a red Solo cup to mix my concrete because I want to be able to throw it away. And excuse the camera here. I'm filming with one hand while I do this, so it's a little shaky. So the instructions just say to pour enough water in there to make a really thick paste. And keep in mind, this is just a very small portion of that stepping stone kit. So I could make a couple dozen of these if I wanted. So I just got it to a thick consistency. I made sure to get all the big lumps out. And now I'm just going to pour it into these molds, which was a little trickier than I thought just because I did make it so thick. So if any of you have used concrete in the past and know a better option for this, let me know. But I'm just going off the rough instructions here. And so I'm just going to get them in there and then with my finger just kind of pat them flat. I would probably advise, if you're a perfectionist, to get like a popsicle stick so you can just level off the top if you like. Now, I did not grease this mold in any way. I'm just putting the concrete straight in the silicone mold because it's flexible. I'm thinking I can just pop them out later. Next, I have these fairy lights that glow in the dark. I'm just going to attach one to the stick, and I'm going to take some needle nose pliers and just close mine so that it can't ever fall off. And then you can just cut to the length you like. So I'm just going to stick this right in the concrete. It's thick enough that it should hold its own. It's pretty light. I'll straighten that out later. Okay, then I have some little critters from my fairy kit. Some of them have little stakes, and if so, that seems to make it pretty easy. But if they don't, I'm just kind of sticking it in the concrete. And again, I've never done this before, so I'm hoping it will just stick there permanently. And I just kept adding some findings. Now, this is actually a cake topper from a birthday cake, but I salvaged it and threw it in my fairy kits because I knew I would have use for it someday. So it's just a matter of maneuvering around and see what fits. So I put the phone down so I could use both hands. That was a lot easier. And I'm just showing you the progress of where I'm at. And in some of these kits, you'll get mosaic pieces. Some of them come with like glow-in-the-dark rocks, so it'll be fun to see these at night. I'm just randomly spreading these around. And if they don't have a stake in them, I'm just making sure I push it in far enough so that concrete can grab to it, hopefully. Then I just moved circle by circle. And again, I've never worked with concrete. I didn't know how fast it would dry, but I probably spent a good 20 minutes doing this, and it was a really warm day and it worked just fine. I could tell it was starting to set up, but it was still pliable enough for me to get in there and maneuver things around. So in making these, I'm testing little mosaic tiles, which are actually made for the concrete. I'm also doing little rocks and glow-in-the-dark rocks. So I'll have a mix of just several things to see how they set. And the hardest part was keeping my cat out because he definitely wanted to be involved. So this is the last little guy I'm trying here. We'll add a little lily pad, and I think we're just ready to let these set. So here's the end result. It wasn't too messy. I think with supervision, kids would be fine with this. Then I just set them in a hot spot in my sunny yard, and I let them set overnight. So the instructions said to let things sit like 2 days, but we're having warm 80s weather here, so 1 day was sufficient. And they came out pretty good. Things are in there really tight. I tried to like pull some of the rocks off and whatnot, and they're in there really good. So it is really sturdy. And these are the glow-in-the-dark rocks. So we'll see how they look later tonight. So one by one, I just popped them out of the silicone. It was really easy. They might look a little rough on the bottom, but I'll be putting these in dirt anyway. So it just doesn't matter that the bottom looks like that to me. And here's another one. They all just turned out perfect. So I'm going to speed these up and unveil the rest of them for you just so you can see them. And I didn't have an issue with any of them. They all just were super easy. So now that I've done these, I think I'll probably do a larger one now that I know that these work. All right, that's the last one. Here's a little lineup of the guys. So I can put these in my various pots, indoor, outdoor. I just think they'll be super cute, or you could put them all in one. So I'm just gonna walk around my house and put these in a few pots. This is on my back porch, super cute. I'll put this in with my grandkids' rocks. I think they'll get a kick out of it when they see it. And in my house, this is on my dining room table for now. Adorable. All right, that's the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you make one, let me know how it goes. Enjoy.